Valio, welcome in. It's me, Wokepotamus. We're watching this on YouTube. It's the Cheapskate Gamer, and we're going to check out this game behind me. It's going to be a quick sort of half-hour live stream where we check this out live. I've sent it to check out, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to check it out. It's a motorcycle game. It's called LaneSplit. LaneSplit, and it's got quite intense graphics. It's got like a chill but intense vibe at the same time. Anywho, let's get me nice and small so we can have a little look at the game. Here it is. Look, this is the main sort of menu, sort of in the way. There's the play. Apparently it's got multiplayer, but we won't be playing multiplayer. It's got leaderboards, game info. Should we have a look at the game info? This is how you play the game. So how scoring works: points are earned by speed and close overtakes. Faster riding equals more points. What counts as a crash? Colliding with traffic, hitting roadside barriers, walls or dividers. Crashing always resets points, so even if you have a little touch, your points go back to zero. 0 to 120 kilometers. Who uses kilometers? 0 to 75 mile an hour. Immediate recovery, in other words, you're still back on the bike. It's over 75 miles an hour, temporary blackout. Okay, so I think that's sort of imitating that you decease yourself. Anyhow, that's enough. That's the instructions. I think most of this will become apparent as we play it. Now, already I'm running into a problem. Now, it is a new game. Controller support is a little bit hit and miss. I'm pressing my buttons on my controller. Can't back out of it. It says B to back out. I'm going to use the mouse. Anyway, let's get straight into play. Now there's 3 different tracks we can choose. Now I would say the best is Sendai Loop. This is the one that looks probably the better one. Grimsel's not too bad, but we'll have a quick look at all of them. We're going to have a normal, and we're going to put it on wet weather. I think it looks nicer. Right, create game, and it adds twice the score. So here we go, we've got a little bit of a loading screen. Now I have got this saved on an old-fashioned hard drive. I haven't put this on NVMe, so there will be a little bit of loading. But that's okay, that's fine, because that gives me time for the jibber-jabber about the game. It's made by a company called FunkyMouse. I'm not sure if they've made any other games, but it's quite interesting, this one. So hopefully it'll load in any minute now. Could do with I believe it could do with a little bit of optimization. I have had a quick couple of goes on it. I'm running this on my 7800 X3D with a 9070 XT AMD. So I've got 100% AMD situation. Right, press any key to start. So here we go. So the controller's working now. Now it says to press down to spawn a bike. Now this can be look a little glitchy sometimes. There we go. The bike has spawned in the air. Let's jump on the bike. Press X. Hey, well that worked. So trigger is to go. That's good. And the other trigger is to brake. So, and if obviously I think it's reverse then as well. Yeah, we can sort of reverse. That's quite cool. Right, so let's go get some points. So you can see, unfortunately you can't actually see the points. They're right behind me. I'm in the way of the points. But my personal best is 15,000. So here we go, we're flying down the lane. I'm not sure what that is appearing next to me, but okay. And of course, the closer we go to stuff, the more points we earn. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to weave in and out of traffic, and that's going to earn us points. So let's just see how fast we can go. I've earned about 1,000 points already. Sounds a little glitchy. Graphics are quite nice. I've got a little. Oh, I was looking at my. It's using 100% of my GPU on a 9070 XT. So I think there's some ray tracing thrown in here. I think it's got. Let's have a little look at the options. Can we have a look at options? Oh no! I've just reset the game completely. And now nothing works. This isn't a very good try, is it? Let's jump off the bike. Let's spawn a new bike then. No? We can have manual speedbot or... Right, well, yes. I mean, graphically the game looked quite nice, but obviously it's got some bugs, I would say. Now, this is a released game, so... Yeah, FunkyMouse, I think you need a little bit of work doing here. I think you've dropped your game a little bit early. Not sure what's going on here. I don't even know if I can get back out of this. I'm pressing all the buttons on the controller. Oh, no, that's just taking me out to there. Maybe we'll go to the keyboard control. Let me just press escape. Okay, good. Options. So let's have a little look at the options anyway. Video mode, we're playing at 1440p. We've got AMD FSR running because we've got an AMD system. Choose, there's all types of options there. Graphics, we've got Lumen, so it's like free global illumination is Lumen, and you've got Lumen reflections as well. I'm just running it on Ultra, 8 times anti-stropic. Everything else is Ultra. So it is hitting the let's quit out and let's start it again, because obviously that's kind of bugged out. So let's go to play. Let's go back to, shall we go with a bit more traffic? We'll go with heavy traffic. We'll play it in the dry this time. Great game. Right, we'll just wait for this to load back in. So that was a bit of a shame for a real-time live stream, but we instantly encountered the bug, so perhaps a few updates are in order here. Now, just to give you a little update, the game is currently on release. It only released, I think it was last Friday, and it currently does have a discount. It should normally be $14.99. The current discount is $11.99, so you got £3 off, 20% discount, and you can get it for £11.99 UK prices. So that's quite nice, but I would like to see a game that's a little bit more in a finished state, maybe. Right, okay, let's just hopefully it was just the one bug, but then yeah, okay, right, let's start again then. It would be nice if we could change the position of the UI, so I could have the score at the top rather than down the bottom here. Let me just pause it a minute. Well, pause doesn't seem to work on my controller, so that needs to be addressed as well. The whole reason I want to just check something out a minute, I've just realised I've got a poll on my thing, so very sorry about that. But that's what live streaming's about. Sometimes you have things on. There we go. We turned the poll off. Now I'm on about. I don't know if you can see it, but the score, that's my personal best, is behind me. I would have liked to have been able to change that somehow. Let's have a look. Maybe we can. Options. That's the video. Nothing there. Graphics, nothing there. Controls. Okay, here's the controls. Okay, audio, gameplay. We can have it in miles per hour. That's cool. Icons. It doesn't really bother me which ones of these we use. I think mine is this particular style. Camera shake. Okay, right, wait, let's go back. Let's apply it. And the game's crashed again, is it? No, it hasn't crashed. Okay. Let's continue. Right. Let's actually get some score going. I'm trying to get a couple of thousand. And then we'll try another level. So let's get down. I mean, graphically it does look nice. They're more than adequate for this style of game. It kind of got the... Oh, I'm going to crash there. It kind of got that... the Unreal 5 tech demo thing that came out on PlayStation 5. It gives me a sort of reminder of that. I don't know if that's what it's based on. Ooh, this is quite tricky. weaving in between this traffic. I thought there was going to be music in the game as well, but it doesn't appear to be any music playing while I'm driving. It seems to be a very crunchy sounding motorbike. Well, there is some sort of music playing, but it just seems very, very noisy. So we adjust the audio again. Let's have a little look if we can just adjust the audio. Let's turn down the engine noise. Bike music. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, everything else is cool. Right, okay, apply. For some reason, applying just takes so long. And now, for some reason, I'm inside my head. Sometimes I really want to close. Continue. And somehow that's affected my... Well, I'm very sorry, FunkyMouse, but I think I've broken your game. Look, what's happening here? I can't even see where I'm going. Like, what's that? What's that all about? The camera seems to have reset itself into a weird position. I tell you what, I'm glad I was sent this for free, because if I'd paid for this, I'd be, I'm very sorry, Funky, I'd be refunding my money. I've literally put the game on. I've encountered so many bugs already. The game obviously wasn't ready for release. I can only be honest about what's happened here. I can only go by what I see. Like I said, I'm running this on a relatively popular style system, a 7800X3D, 9070 XT graphics card. I mean, I can still sort of play it. I can hear the drum and bass, but the audio doesn't. This audio sounds a bit crunchy. Through my headphones anyway, I'm not sure how it's been picked up on the stream. Oh, and we're dead. Okay, well, let's try. And it's just made my camera even worse. Okay, so we'll quit out of that. And we'll go back to the main menu. Now we can change your driver. Let me just see if I can do that. Here it is. It's up the top here. Rider lineup. So there are different riders you can choose. There they are. I don't know if they actually do anything. We'll select this rider. And then there is a bike garage as well. So as you earn points, I have earned enough points to... I think this first bike, you start with one bike. I believe it's this bike here. And then you can earn enough points to open up this moped. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. I think you can choose the colour on it as well. Can we? Here we go. That's nice. I used to have a red one of these. That's about right. Is that actually changing the colour? I don't even know if that is changing the colour. It wasn't metallic though. What's this other? There we go. I've applied a red paint to that. And then you've got this motorbike, you've got a dirt bike. This is all locked off, it requires 20,000 points. So yeah, you've got plenty to actually work towards, so that's quite nice. Ooh, that looks like a nice bike. And they increase your speed. I suppose faster you go, the more points you earn, I'd say as well. Unfortunately, I can't open those up. So let's just go with the last bike I opened up, which was... not that one, this one. You need top speed to get a good... Right, okay, we'll select that. We can create a game. We'll go with the Grimsel Spiral. We will have normal traffic. We'll do it in the wet. And we'll create a game. Let's see what we come out with this time. Hopefully that camera will be fixed. I like the skybox. You know, when the skybox is when the game's working and it's working well, it does look quite nice. But I seem to be having a lot of bugs with it, unfortunately. Right, okay. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's quite a nice snow effect. Good. I like the snow effect. It's probably hammering my GPU. My GPU is currently at 290 watts. So, yeah, bear with me. Oh, and it changed colour right at the end there. Okay. Well, let's get out on the open road then. Now, I have turned the motorbike sound down a bit. Oh, here we go. We've got some music playing. And I'm going headlong into traffic. And again, it said the closer you get to them, the more points you earn. Currently on 460 points. You can't see the score. It's right behind me. 460. Very drums and bassy. We're up to 1,700. So the score's going up pretty quick. Up to 2,500. About to hit a tunnel. Oh. Let's go. Oh, and I crashed on the side of the wall. So we can go a little bit further. You can turn, I noticed you can turn your lights on and off as well. Double jeopardy there, driving fast with no lights. Okay, that's quite exciting. Oh, that's it. I'm out. Right, I think we'll have one more go on the last level, and then I'll give some thoughts and opinions. I think. Let's go to play. Let's play this Atlantic City. Play it on normal traffic. We play it in the dry. We create the game. Okay. So we're going to round this up to some thoughts and opinions. It's a shame, but it's very glitchy, very buggy. It's very heavy on the GPU. It's using a lot of power there, 250 watts. I mean, I could knock it down to 1080p, knock some of the settings down, but would it look as good? Not sure. I mean, and graphically, should it be as demanding as it is for the graphics that it's showing? I think a lot of optimization is in need here. It's a shame it's so buggy. I do like they jump. Yeah, that's quite cool. And then at the end of the day, if it's being sold as a game, apart from the leaderboards and high scores, what else is there to do? Personally, I think this is more of a tech demo than an actual game. That's how it feels to me. It feels like when the Unreal Engine 5 in that city came out. Something similar, you could drive around the city, and that came out for free. Okay, yeah, that's Epic Games, this is small, but it looks like this is sort of built on the same technology. It's got that sort of same sort of way the buildings look. Is it worth £15? Definitely not. £11.99. I'd struggle to personally say that it's worth that. I mean, it looks nice. This bit does look nice. I mean, this does look like that Unreal Tech demo. I mean, the handling of the bikes, I have to say, is very good. Like, it does feel... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, kind of jumped up then. But it does have a feel to them. Like when I weave in and out of traffic like that. That's pretty cool. It is kind of exciting. But I just overall think this is more of a tech demo than an actual game. There's very little regards to the gameplay loop in here other than drive fast on the road avoiding traffic. I mean, okay. So, would I recommend? I'm afraid I can't really recommend it like this. I think it'll need some more modes. I think you'd need to really introduce other races, AI races, have tracks, maybe have a stunt mode with jumps and chicanes with you know, you'd have to. It feels very bare bones, very, very bare. And I don't want to dish it too much. You know, it might only be a single developer, but if you're going to drop a game for 15 quid, it better have some value on it. And I just don't think the value is here. Other, you know, it feels a little bit of a copy and paste off the Unreal Engine demo with a little bit of modding. You know, even behind me there, you can see there's a lot of bugs in it. There's a lot of glitches going on. It says it's got lumen reflections. Let's just check that out. I think we can get off the bike at some point. No. Oh, I thought I could dismount. Oh yeah, there we can. You got to hold the B button. But if it's lumen reflections, then why am I seeing screen space reflections when I'm doing that? That's not lumen. Not at all. And it's like, look, even that light there in the wet is just, you should be able to see that. So I don't even think the lumen reflections are actually working. Yeah. So there we go, guys. That is... where's my bike? Like, will it spawn a new bike near me? I'm pressing down. No, you've got... Don't lose your bike, whatever you do. Why you can jump, I got no idea. Like, there's no reason for that, but... Okay, nice they've added it, but... The sound is very crunchy. See, look, you can see the headlights of the car just disappearing. Look, I can even run into the cars and just glitch through them. So yeah, there's a lot of work to really needs to be done before. I mean, there's plenty of other single developers on Steam producing more rounded games. I've personally, I don't want to be too hard, but I think it's a cash grab. So I think we'll round it up there. I think I've played enough of it now. Let's just go to big mode. So there you are, guys. I was hoping for something a lot better here, but unfortunately that's what we get. Definitely needs a hell of a lot more work putting into it, unfortunately. This could have been a really good, fun, well put together piece of software, but I struggle to find anything to really like about it, and I don't like putting down on games, but this is what we got. And all the links are in the description if you want to pick up a copy of the game. All the information is in there as well. And I think that'll do it for me. So I've been your host, Cheapskate Gamer. If you're watching this on Twitch, it's been the Wokopotamus, and I'll bid you farewell, good night, and we'll see you on the next stream. Ta-da, guys. What a shame. What a shame. I was expecting more.